to the top. You could hear the history in the stairs.
All of these represent. So like, I grew up in the projects in Norway. So we would watch the Kung Fu movies.
Oh my God.
On Saturdays and Sundays,
Yes.
and we'd go outside. That's how we taught ourselves how to tumble and flip. Godzilla, a big fan my whole life. You know, the Godzilla movies, I took a lot from them. Wolverine, that's why my middle son, the one that was almost paralyzed, he's named Logan after Wolverine, and now he has his own adamantium skeleton, but he's a superhero in my eyes, you know what I mean? He's
Damn.
And it's crazy how life is. The Godfather, you know, that's I feel like my father's story similar. And Deadpool was I dig him because he has a little bit of Wolverine in him.
Yeah.
Donnie, I remember I've seen you even not that many years ago be able to do a full flip.
Yeah, back Hackenschmidt tucks, I still do them.
You learned it from watching the Kung Fu movie?
Kung Fu movies.
You know, also back in the day, guys, the martial... Oh my God. I feel like the martial arts studios back in the day truly taught. It was like a place where you'd get mentored. There'd be these older guys, and you were afraid to go. You're like, I got to train to just show up and knock on the door.
My father trained fighters. He was a fighter, and that's what he did.
He was a boxer?
Yeah. And Golden Gloves, all of that, and he worked with.
There was a
other
place
guys.
known in Perth Amboy for a boxing place.
Yeah, there was.
I remember.
And so that's the environment that I grew up in.
Yeah.
And I always tell people you need to teach kids martial arts, some type of martial arts, so they'll be able to defend themselves. And they have to lift, they have to train. And this is how you negate bullying. Bullying made America. You know, I was bullied in my neighborhood, and then you gotta attack, either fight or you either fight or run.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But if you know how to defend yourself, then you don't have to succumb to, you know, certain things. And
I also feel like these movies you're talking about, the movies today don't have a training montage to inspire you. Like you were watching Master Killer, you watch early Rocky films. What did you do? Run, push-ups, curls, military press. You just copied. What's the latest
you're right,
training
Master
montage?
Killer, and it was not a quick fix. They would train their whole lives just for one fight. And a fight to the death that they knew that they had to fight.
Oh my God.
So those are the things that we grew up on. You know, that's why, it's like
I'm definitely gonna see that movie, man.
You're gonna train your whole life. See 5 Deadly Venoms, The Incredible Hulk, Muhammad Ali, Bob Marley. All of these things, these people inspired. You know what I mean?
Donnie, I had a question for you. Do you remember Donardo's gym? Did you ever make that?
Yeah.
I always heard about it, but I never made that. Made it there.
What town?
Donardo's in Perth Amboy.
Yeah.
And there was also one time.
Donardo's was a guy's backyard.
Oh,
Really?
And he was a boxer,
You want to know something crazy? I can tell you something crazy. You mentioned the backyard gym. I wrote a book, and my friend busts on before I go. It's half fiction, half nonfiction. And I wrote a book about a guy's backyard gym, and I imagined Perth Amboy with boxing in the back, and I never even heard of that. Wow. Like I wrote, it's going to be in the next part of the book. We split the book in half. It was like 200 some pages. But the nonfiction part was me thinking about Atlantic. And then the fiction part was what's fake was me imagining the old boxing club, but I said it was somebody's backyard. I trained these 2 kids. They had a grandpa in Perth Amboy. They're firefighters in Perth Amboy. Their backyard, they had weights and stuff. So I just imagined it, and now I hear you telling me it's actually true.
And you know what else is crazy? John Grimmick is from
yes, Perth Amboy.
Perth Amboy.
Yep, he's from Perth Amboy. Oh, we got a
somewhere around here too.
reverse hyper here, welded, or is this a real West Side one?
That's a real one.
That's not the West Side.
It's not it?
No.
It's called, isn't one made by Rogue, it's called a Scout?
No.
That's not it? You heard of the Scout, right? It's a top of it.
Scat is like the physical therapy one.
You want another gym I was talking about? Is there used to be a Powerhouse in Avenel.
I remember, you bought it, you owned it, right?
No, mine, of course, Powerhouse was huge, right? I'm talking
It was the
about,
one near the prison.
That was mine.
Yes.
There was one right before that, maybe about 10 years before, I can't remember the guy's name. My first name was Mark. It's actually a grocery store, Krauser's now. And it used to be hardcore as could be, man. That was a great gym.
They were all small places.
Hey, can I mention one other place?
Yeah, let's hear.